Coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight division collision.
Took a trip, now we taking sprints. I wasn't made the job. I'm on ships, rolling coaster grip. I'm what's major now. Stop going. I got black.
So this young fighter making the walk here tonight, and he's a very entertaining fighter. He's very adept at staying in the pocket while avoiding significant damage coming back. Certainly, he's made a career of frustrating opponents, stays relaxed in there, leans on the defense, and uses that defensive movement to set up his own offense. You'll see him move that head off of the center line, counter beautifully, really more of a counter striker offensively. But his defense will wow you, even when the opposition feels like they have him in range. More often than not, they miss and land less than 25% of their significant strike attempts. All right, here he is, ladies and gentlemen. This is as accomplished a submission specialist as we've seen cross into the UFC in years. And other than the Damian Maia types, most guys just aren't used to facing opponents at this level. You got to think he'll be trying to get this fight to the canvas early so he can work to set up a submission.
This guy is an elite submission fighter. He has a world-class Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu game, and if he gets this fight to the ground, he will have a distinct advantage.
Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. 2 years apart, these two fighters. Some differences in height and reach. And now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 63 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Chicago, Illinois, and now his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Espírito Santo, Brazil, El Terrible. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Ian Cummings.
The veteran Yves Levine draws the assignment here.
You ready?
All right, ready to go with live UFC action. Good to have you with us as we broadcast live from the Honda Center in Anaheim, California. Damaging strike there.
Front kick to the face. He's feinting with the punch.
Oh, beautiful slip and counter there by LaFleur. Head off the center line, slips the punch. Well, Joe, I know he respects the power coming back, but it looked like he moved right into that kick to the body, and his opponent landed it flush. So let's see if he changes up his footwork a little bit and tries to avoid further damage to the midsection moving forward. Well done to catch the kick. We'll see what he can do with it. Watch the shot here, Joe. LaFleur gets caught with that punch. Got to shore up the defense here.
They clinch up once more.
Lands a punch.
And he's in the Muay Thai clinch.
Both guys appeared to land there.
Oh, big knee! Oh! He's stumbling.
Oh, he might be out.
Really threw a lot of power into that uppercut, but missed.
Oh! Huge shot there, lands flush. How about that shin? Oh, he blocked that offense, Joe. Slips the punch.
Oh, he's getting some hip in that one. He lands an elbow here.
Again, working off of that jab. LaFleur's got double underhooks. Pummels under, maintains the underhook. And now he's got that tight clinch.
Good uppercut.
And the fighters now separate as the action continues.
Caught him with a punch. And there he swung with a haymaker.
Both guys really throwing with authority.
Oh, man, with that right leg kick.
Oh, he lands another strike to the... Huge right hand! He's got him hurt here.
Oh! Big shots!
Wow!
Wow, he is throwing some huge kicks here.
Big body shots! Oh!
Oh, vicious body shot. He is in big trouble here. He's wincing in pain.
The left hook hits home. And now... Whoa!
Oh! He's out! He's out!
Wow!
Beautiful KO just as the round was ending.
Wow, Joe, just incredible. Just when I thought I was going to start asking you about what adjustments they could make for the next round, we get the end of the fight. A huge shot to drop his opponent. The referee wisely jumps in to stop the action there. Near perfect execution on that fight-ending sequence.
Let's take a look at that again. Look at this. Bam! Nighty-night.
Well, what a moment for him here tonight. A huge knockout on one of the sport's biggest stages. That is one they'll be talking about for some time.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 45 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, El Terrible.
So there's the man of the moment, just the way he drew it up here tonight as he gets his hand raised and does so emphatically by way of the KO. Perhaps some bonus money is coming his way at the end of the night. I'm not sure. Still a few fights to go. But at the very least, you can be sure his next fight will be a big one, and he will celebrate deep into the night with his teammates, his coaches, and his friends after this monumental victory here under the bright lights tonight.
Done it now, feels like I'm coming up and spit it like I'm underground. Wonder how I come into your city like I run a town. Let it sound, started on the stage, now we in the...
All right, coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight showdown. Well, you know, this fighter, as he makes the walk tonight, is going to be looking to lean on the speed and the footwork in this particular matchup. Got to keep the hands high, right? You got to stick and move and get the head off the center line, given the power that's coming back. But I'm just not sure that the opponent can match the quickness. Exceptionally fast on the feet, very good at using angles to set up his offensive attacks, and very sound defensively as well. So, has the reach advantage, figures to be able to use it here tonight. This is one slick striker with which to contend.
This guy has one-punch knockout power. And when a fighter has that kind of ability, it's always a big advantage.
So as this confident young fighter makes his walk to the octagon, you can be sure his inner monologue is, how do I get this opponent to the mat? Because once I get him down, I know I can keep him there, potentially for the duration of the round, if not the fight. This guy's top game is scary good, and it's not just about getting you down, it's about using his weight to keep you there. Great hips as well.
This guy has toughness that you cannot teach. He has an incredible ability to absorb punishment and the mental toughness to come back from devastating situations.
Hard tail of of the tape for this heavyweight fight. So a more than 5-year gap between these two fighters when it comes to the age. Some differences in height and reach as well. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer and jiu-jitsu fighter, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Lakewood, Colorado, USA, Haley. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 250 pounds. Fighting out of Mexico City, Mexico, Dollar Bill. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean draws the assignment here in the heavyweight division. All right, so this UFC Grand Prix tournament is coming up next. This format has been all the rage with a lot of the hardcore mixed martial arts fans out there. Sort of an homage to the history of UFC and Pride with a single-night tournament game event here. And let's see who can be the last man standing here tonight.
He got tagged there. Tries a big hook to the head, but misses.
Man, how about that takedown defense? Looked like the slam was there. Not tonight.
Beautiful jab. Drop down for double.
Goes for the early takedown. It is good. No surprise that he wants to get this fight to the canvas early.
Now he's in full mount. Yeah, that did hurt. You saw the wince. Hip escape. Nice hip escape. Showing some good defense here on the ground by controlling that arm. It looks to me like he's trying to turn towards either side.
Joe doing a nice job here staying busy from the bottom. 3 minutes to go in the round.
He transitions to full mount. It looks like he's trying to isolate that arm here. Look at this, though. Oh, this is not good at all. He got it, he got it. Nicely done. He was forced to tap. He got locked into that submission, and there was nowhere to go.
Yeah, that is high-level grappling right there as he gets the win tonight here by way of submission, and he bided his time there. He stayed patient, waited for an opening, and then when it was there, he certainly capitalized to get the tap here tonight.
And here's the end. And one more time from this angle, we can see that arm bar locked in tight for the tap. And one more time, nice technique here on this submission.
So there he is, your winner by submission, and that's exactly how you put the rest of this division on notice. Looks like this guy could be a factor moving forward in this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 37 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out due to an armbar, Haley!
Well, the celebration is on in the corner after the big submission win here tonight. He told us during fight week that he needed to prioritize a finish here. Decisions were not going to be enough to take his career where he wants to take it, and expeditiously. So, gets the submission tonight. Now the celebration is on. There got to be few things in all of pro sports as satisfying than to be able to celebrate a UFC win with your coaches and training partners. And thankfully for this young man, now that is all that is left to do.
Got a lot of dues for a place in. I stay true to the statements. We should go wild and enjoy the acquaintance. Wanna give you the keys.
Coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight division collision. Well, Well, nice to see this young fighter healthy and making the walk here tonight. His takedowns are just incredible. High amplitude takedowns, great technique, explosion really with every shot, and seemingly no telegraph as well. So even a fighter with good takedown defense, more often than not, is not going to see this guy's shot come.
Apparently he worked tremendously hard on cardio for this camp.
Good to see this talented fighter make the walk again once tonight. Gotta think he'll look to use his speed and footwork in this fight. Those appear to be his biggest advantages. Maybe not the most powerful guy on the roster necessarily, but exceptionally quick on the feet. Very good at using his feet to set up angles for his offense, and will mix it up. A lot of variations to his attacks. Can fight on the outside, but also not afraid to enter the pocket to stick and move. Great job of moving that head off the center line. Just an outstanding striker who brings a lot of different attributes to the table.
This guy has some of the best takedown defense we've ever seen inside the octagon. His timing and his utilization of underhooks and sprawl are world class.
And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. So 3 years the gap in age between these two fighters. Some differences in height and reach. Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a grappler, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 250 pounds. Fighting out of Knoxville, Tennessee, Flores. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 250 pounds. Fighting out of Blackburn, South Africa, the Cobra. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Levine.
The veteran Yves Levine draws the assignment here.
You ready?
And here we go. Back to the jab now, no good. Opens with the left hand and lands flush. Blocks the shot. Counters for that inside leg kick.
Tags him.
Ooh. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
Here's a single attempt.
Oh, good sign here as he gets the early takedown.
He's looking for the Kimura here from half guard. Double wrist lock position.
And this might just be a matter of time.
That's it. That's it.
We'll do it.
Great job in getting this fight to the ground quickly and getting an early submission.
Yeah, so a quick night at the office for him here tonight. He told us he wanted to be efficient. He didn't want to waste a lot of time. He felt his opponent knew the takedown attempts would be coming, and he got the fight to the ground relatively easily, and his submission skills then took over. Big, big result for him early in round 1 tonight.
And here it is again, absolutely perfectly executed. And here we see it again, beautiful submission victory.
So a seminal moment for this fighter here tonight as he gets the win by submission. Huge victory in his career, and it'll be very interesting to see how they matchmake him moving forward. Here we go inside the octagon for the official decision to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 11 seconds of the very first round. For the winner by submission, Moran.
Well, at this point, all that is left is the celebration, and it's nice to see this fighter sharing the moment with his coaches and training partners after the big submission win here tonight. He had no shortage of naysayers coming in. A lot of people said he couldn't come in here and submit a foe of this quality. Well, That should mute the masses a little bit. That should set him up for a big fight moving forward. Tonight, though, as I mentioned, all about the celebration, and it is on in the corner. All right, coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight showdown. Well, good to see this young fighter make the walk here tonight. His takedowns are really some of the best in the game. So explosive, great technique behind them. Certainly you see shades of his collegiate wrestling career. His opponent's got to watch out for those, but even an opponent with good takedown defense will succumb to this guy's shots. No telegraph behind him. When this guy wants to take you down, more often than not, he succeeds.
This guy has insanely fast kicking speed and ridiculous leg dexterity. If you are close enough for him to kick you, you've got a real problem on your hands.
Well, no doubt this young man is preparing to unleash some devastating kicks on his opponent tonight. You talk about guys like Thiago Alves, Jose Aldo Jr. The kicks on this young man, absolutely powerful. He can do major damage, too, just by landing a couple of them. You've seen fights of his where he lands one kick to the body or one to that lead leg, and you get an immediate welter bruise. Really as powerful a kicker as we've seen in the UFC in some time.
This guy has ridiculous hand speed. If this fight comes to a striking exchange, he will have a distinct advantage.
Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. So these fighters relatively close in age, just a year apart, with similar height and reach. All right, now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer and jiu-jitsu fighter, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 180 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, USA, Montana. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer and jiu-jitsu fighter, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, Martin. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Herb Dean.
Herb Dean, third man in the octagon for this one.
Ready.
Well, no better way to pay homage to the history of Pride and the UFC with this single night UFC Grand Prix tournament. Some of the best fighters in the world have come out. Let's see who will be the last fighter standing here tonight. Blocks the strike there, counters with a jab. Blocks that kick to the body.
There's a good knee to the body. Oh, he's got to be careful here. Both guys just trying to figure each other out now. Nice.
And he lands the knee to the body now. Clipped him with the jab. Oh, nice defense there, Joe, to block that shot. Oh, he connects there.
Head kick. He caught that one right on the knee. That could have hurt.
Big right hook coming, it's blocked. Oh!
He is rocked right here. He's trying to stay up.
Oh! Well, he left his body wide open there for that hook shot, Joe, and he paid for it. He is leaning in. I know he's got the guard eyes, but that means the body is exposed, and the opposition took full advantage there.
He's doing a great job of blocking things here.
Pretty good straight punch for him there, Joe. Just a slip there.
They're both landing bombs on each other. Big punch. He hurt him. This could be it. This fight is dangerously close to being stopped.
Well played there to avoid the clinch.
Tying him up here in the clinch. Now he switches to double underhooks here. He's got the plum here. Double underhooks. And from here, transitions to the Muay Thai clinch. Locks up the plum.
Oh, he's keeping busy here in the clinch.
Oh,
knee to the body.
Man. He's hurt to the body. Misses a huge hook to the head. He's got good accuracy on that jab.
Big left. Both guys landing with conviction now. Oh! Huge right hand!
He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground. Here it is again from another angle. And let's look at that from another camera angle.
Brittany Palmer here doing her thing as usual.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two.
That last round was in...
Whoa!
He's in big, big trouble. He's getting tagged. Oh, very nice.
Left. Whoa! Big
Beautiful
body shot
there, too. He is hurt.
We show you the total strikes. Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked.
Oh, wow. Look at this.
Catches the leg there, but then lets it go. No harm, no foul.
And he's looking for that left. There's a kick to the body. Such good movement. Oh! That one hurt him badly. Oh, and he eats a shot. Oh, head kick.
Well, he is eternally aggressive, but he paid for it there. His head was wide open, and his...
Oh, another one.
He's got hurt here. Big body shot.
Body. Went with the front kick there.
Big
Beautiful
body
shot there, too. Oh, he's hurt again. He got whipped there. He got hurt. He is going after it here. Oh, another shot. He's hurt bad. Oh, he's hurt. A huge roundhouse kick for the knockout.
Well, that was a no-doubter, Joe, and he's made a career of knocking guys out with kicks, but that one right there might have just been the best yet. Caught the opponent flush, full force, outstanding extension with the leg, and really once he connected with the target, you knew the end of the fight was coming, and immediately his opponent goes to the canvas. A major, major result here in this division tonight.
Let's see it again. And here we see it again. Bang.
And there he is after a massive knockout here tonight. Near perfect execution and a seminal moment for him here in the octagon tonight. Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is going to stop this contest at 2 minutes, 47 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Montez.
So there he is, the man of the moment. Certainly maximized the showcase here tonight, Joe. He gets a big win by way of the knockout. Certainly kept the judges out of it here tonight. Perhaps some bonus money is coming his way, but there will be no wiping the smile off of his face tonight. He will party deep into the night with his friends, his family. A huge knockout turned in by that man here tonight. And he has set himself up for a huge fight now, moving forward inside the octagon. Coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight division collision. All right, so as this young fighter makes the walk here tonight, you know his inner monologue is, how do I get this opponent down? Because once I get him to the mat, I know I can keep him there. Joe, this guy has a top game as scary as anybody in the game. And when you can control a fighter like that in a fight, it's a great source of confidence. He'll use the body weight to keep you down and prevent any sort of hip escapes because his hips are so strong. Physical freak who will sap your willpower and your gas tank with the best of them.
This guy has excellent footwork. He's very difficult to catch inside the octagon. He closes the distance well, and he's always in a position to attack and defend.
Well, what a pop from the crowd as this guy makes the walk. Such a well-rounded fighter, and you got to think when the opponent breaks him down on film, not a lot of weaknesses jump out of the video. This is a true mixed martial artist. May not stand out in any one area, but plus skills across the board. Probably comfortable just about anywhere this fight goes tonight.
This guy has an amazing ability to control fighters from the top position. Once he gets there, that is where the fight will remain.
Tail of the tape for this heavyweight fight. So these fighters are just a year apart with big differences in height and reach. All right, we send it back inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds of the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of Bushmills, Northern Ireland, El Diablo. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the right corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer and jiu-jitsu fighter, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 255 pounds. Fighting out of Arizona, Brazil, Ariasco. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Well, how good is this? Reminds me of the good old days of Pride, the UFC Grand Prix single night tournament. This has been highly anticipated by fight fans around the world. And remember, if you sustain damage, that could affect you later on in this one-night tournament. Oh, he has mastered the range here, timing his shots nicely. Nice defense on the single leg takedown. You can tell he's worked on that.
And he's going to try to take the back.
Well, he's playing with fire here, Joe. He continues to be vulnerable to that jab by almost leaning into it right into his opponent's range. Gotta find a way to move those feet and ultimately get that head off of the center line.
And he looks for the takedown. That one hurt. Oh, good right hand.
Blocks the shot.
Nice counter.
There's a good combination.
Oh, what a leg kick.
Just over 3 minutes to go.
Out of nowhere, this choke. One-arm guillotine here. Wraps the leg around the back. Rolls him over into the mount. Very nicely done. This could be it. He might be forced to tap. His choke is getting tighter and tighter. Stunning. Stunning, and he really made it look easy. He got the choke for the tap.
Well, you can tell he has been working hard on his submissions in his training camp. That was a near-perfect setup on that choke. Sunk it in deep, and the opponent had no choice but to tap out or go to sleep. He chose to tap out.
And here we can see it again. That's a real tight choke here. And finally, one more time, no choice but to tap.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That is a finish they will likely be talking about for some time. Big win, major statement made to the rest of this division. All right, Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Bruce comes out to this contest at 2 minutes, 33 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, El Diablo!
So there he is, your winner by way of submission, and how good was that? I mean, you talk about maximizing a UFC showcase, and that's a great example of doing just that. You see him sharing a moment here with his coaches, his training partners, and you can be sure that with the hard work done and the hay in the barn, that these guys are going to be celebrating deep into the night after a submission win like this. All right, coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight showdown. So as this guy makes the walk here tonight, let's talk about the kicking technique. It is just outstanding. He doesn't telegraph anything. He gets his foot to the target blindingly fast. Shades of Edson Barboza, the foot off the canvas to the target as quick as anyone you'll ever see. Guys don't even see it coming. His opponent's certainly weary of those lightning fast kicks coming into the octagon tonight.
This guy is amongst one of the most elusive fighters as far as his defense is concerned. Extremely difficult to hit.
Well, nice to see this young fighter healthy and making the walk here tonight. His takedowns are just incredible. High amplitude takedowns, great technique, explosion really with every shot, and seemingly no telegraph as well. So even a fighter with good takedown defense, more often than not, is not going to see this guy's shot coming.
This guy has world-class choking techniques in all varieties, be it guillotine, choke, rear naked, Darce, anaconda. If this guy gets a hold of your neck, you've got problems.
Hard tail of the tape for this heavyweight fight. 4 years apart, some differences in height and reach as well. All right, now for the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 171 pounds. Fighting out of Bushmills, Northern Ireland, the Destroyer. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer and jiu-jitsu fighter, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 1 inches tall, weighing in at 246 pounds. Fighting out of Nagoya, Japan, Monster. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Mario Yamasaki.
Mario Yamasaki, third man in the octagon for this one.
You ready? Let's go.
And we are underway. Opens with the inside leg kick.
Oh!
Quick jab.
Oh!
Well, he continues to find his timing here. Series of strikes, they all land.
Good punch.
Beautiful combination there. Whiffs on the right hand.
Good punch.
Oh, man, defensively leaving a lot to be desired there. He moved right into that hook. His head was wide open and there for the taking. Let's see if he can make some adjustments here moving forward. That is a stiff jab. Sound defense there as he blocks the shot.
Clean punch.
Slips the punch nicely there.
Attempts a big hook to the head, but misses. Oh! Big shots! He's rocked!
Oh!
Really swung everything into that kick, but fell short.
How about that shin?
He moves to the Muay Thai clinch.
That knee might have landed there.
Oh, he got tagged to the hook.
Double underhooks now, Joe. And now he's got the Thai clinch.
And they disengage from the clinch. Front kick to the body.
Missed with that attempt. Blocks the shot. Oh, flipped him with the jab.
Good punch. Really threw everything into that uppercut, but fell short.
Oh, nice straight left.
That one hurt. Really swung for the fences with that hook, but misses.
And he continues to work on the inside of that lead leg. And he connects there.
Wow! He's in trouble right now.
So under 30 seconds to go in what has been a pretty entertaining and active first round. Now a right hand. And now he lands a combination. Round two next.
Check it out again. And here we see it from another angle.
Breathe, relax. You're okay. Everything's gonna be fine. Listen. Brittany Palmer with us. Round two is underway.
That last round was absolutely insane. Oh, he hurt him. Bad. Bad.
Oh, straight right.
Slightly deflected. He caught the kick.
Oh, beautiful strike there as he lands.
Oh, he tagged him with the left.
He's got him hurt here.
What a jab.
Oh!
He's in big, big trouble. It looks like he's got this submission. He's going to lean back. Nice. Pops that leg out of there. They're canceling each other out.
Let's improve position.
3 minutes and change to go in round 2.
Let's go.
So as this knockout force makes his way to the octagon, Joe, this is not a guy you want to stand on a napkin in the center of the octagon and trade punches with. You get in a slugfest with this guy, more often than not, you're concussed, twitching on the canvas. You can be sure he'll be looking to make contact and find a home for those heavy hands early and often. Power for days, power in all of his strikes. Scary, scary addition to this division, and a guy who a lot of people believe will be an immediate contender.
This guy has incredible takedown defense. Out of all the fighters in the UFC, he's amongst the most difficult to get to the mat.
Well, when we talk about sound defensive fighters, that conversation oftentimes begins with Dominic Cruz, but I'm going to enter this guy in the discussion because he sticks and moves with the best of them, gets the head off the center line, uses footwork and movement and defense to set up his own offense, and he stays so relaxed in there, Joe, because his defense is that sound and uses that defensive movement to create offensive angles. Very, very smart, sound defensive fighter who uses that to his advantage and figures to do that again tonight.
This guy has excellent footwork. He's very difficult to catch and corner inside the octagon, and he's always in a position where he can strike and then get away from his opponent's counters.
And now our tail of the tape for this heavyweight fight. 4 years, the difference in age between these two fighters. Some differences in height and reach. And once again, here is the veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buff.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 171 pounds. Fighting out of Bushmills, Northern Ireland, the Destroyer. And now, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer and jiu-jitsu fighter, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 1 inches tall, weighing in at 246 pounds. Fighting out of Nagoya, Japan, Monster. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Mario Yamasaki.
Mario Yamasaki, third man in the octagon for this one. And with that, we are underway here at the Honda Center in Anaheim, California.
There's a front kick right down the middle.
Opens up with a front kick, and he connects there. Punch punch coming, it's blocked. Lands a kick to the leg here, Joe. Snapping off that jab. Oh, right, then a left.
He's keeping busy here, connecting with a lot of punches.
High kick! He's got him hurt here.
Woo! Woo! Look at that jab. Oh! Looking to avoid that left hand.
Man, Joe, he continues to leave that head open. His opponent's got to be salivating at this point in time. That jab has been there all night. You got to get that head off the center line. How about that shin? Just over 3 minutes to go.
Oh! This could be it right here.
Big knee to the body.
Hard straight punch. Rocked him with that right hand. Oh, that head kick landed.
Punches blocked.
Oh, tagged him. Oh, man. Tagged him again. Oh, excellent exchange there. They're locked in a clinch.
The battle for hooks continues. He's got double underhooks now. One underhook.
He's got the double. He transitions to the tie clinch. Oh, man. There he swung with a haymaker.
Whoa!
He's got to be careful here. He's in trouble.
Oh, he might be out.
Oh, good combination. Hard hook. Oh! He's trying to stay up.
And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. Round 2 coming up next.
Listen, that was awesome. I need more of that. I want you to go out at the beginning of this round and be aggressive. Be smart.
Here we see it from a different angle. And let's see that again from another angle.
Brittany Palmer doing her thing as usual. All right, here we go with round 2.
That last round was absolutely insane. Both guys hurt on multiple occasions. If they continue it this way in this round, big left hand! He's definitely hurt.
Timely defense there. Huge block for him.
Body kick, look at that.
He landed that punch flush. Oh, he got cracked with the jab there, Joe, and his head is firmly on the center line, the one place it really can't afford to be. He's showing some vulnerability here by leaning right into his opponent's range. Let's see if he can make some adjustments here. And he eats a right hand there.
Excellent axe kick.
Lands a strike there. There's that inside leg kick, Joe. Oh!
He's in big trouble here.
Oh, huge block.
Hard jab.
Oh!
Oh!
And just like that, the fight is over.
Huge punch for the victory.
Yeah, there's another one for the highlight reel, Joe, and that's probably as good a knockout as he's had in the UFC. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Crowd absolutely loving it. Flush land to close out his opponent. I'm not even sure the other fighter saw it coming. So a big knockout for him here tonight on the biggest of stages.
Check it out again. Ba-boom!
Well, hard to perform much better than he did tonight. A huge knockout under the lights. They'll be talking about that one for some time. All right, we now go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Amasaki is calling the stop of this contest at 1 minute, 58 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, the Destroyer.
So just the way he drew it up here tonight, what a monumental moment and knockout to get his hand raised here tonight. He kept the judges out of it. He has certainly set himself up for a major opportunity here moving forward. But you can be sure tonight is about this knockout. He'll be celebrating deep into the night with his friends, his family, his coaches. Congratulations on a big KO tonight.
NYC, LA, Chicago, Detroit, the whole world. Let's get it.
Now I had a basic plan, get out the...
Coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight division collision. Well, it's a rare skill for a fighter to be able to stand in the pocket and avoid taking significant damage. But if you've watched the film on this young fighter, that's exactly what he's able to do. He frustrates and exhausts his opponents, and he stays pretty relaxed because he's so defensively sound. He uses movement and defense to set up his offense. Consummate sticker and mover. He gets his head off of the center line, and even when you think you have him in a compromising position, more often than not, he's able to swivel that head and get out of harm's way.
This guy has devastating one-punch knockout power, amongst the very best in the world at delivering a single blow to end the fight.
Well, good to see this young fighter make the walk here tonight. His takedowns are really some of the best in the game. So explosive, great technique behind them. Certainly you see shades of his collegiate wrestling career. His opponent's got to watch out for those, but even an opponent with good takedown defense will succumb to this guy's shots. No telegraph behind him. When this guy wants to take you down, more often than not, he succeeds.
He's very athletic, has a ton of natural quickness. You can see it in the way he moves around the octagon. He's got fast feet and a lightning-quick jab. He's a very difficult guy to counterfight. As soon as you see the shot coming, he's tagged you.
Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. So 2 years, the gap in age, and they both possess a similar height and reach. All right, now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 250 pounds. Fighting out of St. Louis, Missouri, USA, Cooper. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 172 pounds. Fighting out of Houston, Texas, Brown. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
So Herb Dean, third man in there for this one.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go. Opens with the inside leg kick.
Big left
lands
punch.
a massive left hand.
Nice leg kick.
Now they're both throwing with power.
Big right
is
hand.
that a good right hand? Glancing right hand.
Oh! He's hanging on here, but he is in big, big trouble. Oh, look at this. Who saw that coming? Nasty leg kick lands.
First takedown attempt is there. Brown, and try to further expose what surfaced tonight as an obvious weakness.
He's got him down.
Midway through round one. And busy as he looks to improve position here.
Oh, beautiful pass. He lands a big shot from the bottom. Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy. Pummels out of double underhooks here. Struggling in the clinch here.
Oh, and again, he lands another takedown there, Joe. So really doing a nice job scoring points, and the takedowns are piling up. And he's not telegraphing his shot, and that's why he's been so successful. The opponent can't see it coming.
Exactly. Oh, he got reversed. Now he's moved back into full guard.
Well, just because you're on your back doesn't mean you can't throw offense. Staying busy here, you like to see that, Joe.
Oh, there's a good shot from the bottom. Trying to pass there, but he gets stopped.
Tags him with a flush left. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Final minute. And he landed the right hand there. Elbow there by Brown.
Back to full guard again. He's trying to pass here. Lands a good shot from the bottom.
20 seconds left. Keeping busy here off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Second round, straight ahead.
Great round. Now, next round, I want you to finish him, okay? He's hurt. I know he's hurt. You know he's hurt.
And here's a nice shot, lands perfectly. And here's another clean shot that lands. And another perfectly placed strike. You could really see how awesome that round was by these highlights.
Brittany Palmer is in the building.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two.
Now, starting off this round, you've got to think that the... He's badly hurt. This fight is dangerously close to being stopped. Big Superman punch.
Oh, huge shot there, lands flush. Nice inside leg kick there.
This is crazy. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, big right hand there.
Oh!
Whoa!
He's got to be careful there. Don't rush in. Oh, very nice.
Level change there, goes for the takedown. Oh, he found the target there. That'll work.
Big punch from the bottom. Tries to get out of full guard and into half, but doesn't make it. Big body punch.
Connects there with the punch.
Brutal strikes landed from the full guard.
Well, you got to stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch.
excellent movement on the ground here, always trying to better his position. Tries to pass, but doesn't make it.
We have now crossed the midpoint of this fight. And they clinch once again here, Joe. Brown's worked in that arm well. Double underhooks now. Well, that's how you draw it up. Nice trip to secure the takedown.
And lands a good shot. He's putting his hands down on the thighs. He's looking to pass.
Might be trying to set up an arm bar here, Joe.
He's got that pretty good. That's pretty tight.
Getting tighter.
Oh, my God! He set it up. It was beautiful technique, and he was forced to tap. Beautiful submission.
Yeah, Joe, that's about as good as it gets in terms of executing the submission. He stayed patient, waited for an opening, and was able to get the tap shortly thereafter. Excellent work to set up and ultimately finish the submission here tonight.
And here's the end of the fight. And here we see it from another angle. Beautiful technique here, and the tap. And let's watch it here one more time. Deep submission and the tap.
So there he is, your winner by submission tonight, and that is how you put the rest of the division on notice. All right, now we go inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Gaines called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 32 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out, Cooper!
Well, what a submission win for this oncoming force here tonight. I think he's going to be a problem for a lot of fighters in this division. Tonight, though, is all about the celebration after getting the finish that he so sought. Coming in here tonight, you see how happy his coaches are, his training partners. This is going to be a fun night for this team and one that they have richly deserved.
You already know the guy gotta talk every single time I come in. You know I gotta do it. Yes, I gotta do it, and I gotta kill him, and I gotta hit him. You know what? Gotta beat him stupid. Only got 41 seconds.
All right, coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight showdown. Well, nice to see this young fighter healthy and making the walk here tonight. His takedowns are just incredible. High amplitude takedowns, great technique, explosion really with every shot, and seemingly no telegraph as well. So even a fighter with good takedown defense, more often than not, is not going to see this guy's shot coming.
This guy has some of the best guard passing in all of mixed martial arts. His technique and the speed of his execution is outstanding.
So here is this defensively gifted fighter, and certainly has some offense as well, but more often than not, that offense is set up by his sound defense. He uses movement beautifully, uses his defense to create offensive angles. This guy can stick and move with the best of the man, and even when you think you have him in a bad position, more often than not, swivels that head off at the center line and counters you right in the jaw. So an outstanding defensive striker, very good counterattacks, and a very interesting matchup in front of him tonight.
This guy is a ground and pound expert. His specialty is controlling fighters and utilizing ruthless, destructive ground and pound techniques.
And now our tail of the tape for this heavyweight fight. So more than 15 years, the gap in age between these two fighters, with similar height and some differences in reach. Once again, here is the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer and Jiu-Jitsu fighter, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Atlanta, Georgia, the Curse. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a grappler, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 158 pounds. Fighting out of Kingston, Jamaica, Ewan. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready to fight? Ready.
We are underway. Opens with the left hand and lands flush. And he lands a nice kick.
Oh, big shot.
Immediately shoots for the leg. That landed. Oh, significant strike attempt there, but a huge block. Well, that's not what you're looking for defensively. He moves right into that hook, and his opponent wisely lands it to the body there. He has been increasingly more susceptible to that strike. Let's see if that one gets his attention. Nice defense here. Single leg takedown attempt will not materialize.
Tries a big hook to the head, but misses. Nice jab. Huge uppercut, misses. Good shot. Oh, big left hand.
He's got him hurt here.
Last takedown.
Under 3 minutes now to go in what has been a very fast-paced opening round here.
Posture's up here. In half guard position. Back to full guard.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Wynn.
Excellent posture.
2 minutes to go here in round one.
He lands a huge elbow to the head. He hurt him with that hook.
How about that shin?
Good defense there.
Big left hand there inside. The left hook hits home.
Oh! There was a nice exchange. Oh, solid jab. Oh, he nailed him. Big straight punch. Oh, he hurt him. He hurt him bad.
He's got him hurt here. Oh!
Big shots. Big elbow.
huge elbow.
He's hurt. Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground. Staying busy.
What an end to round one.
Here we see some high-level striking. Great accuracy on that punch. And here a perfectly placed punch results in a knockdown. And here's a devastating punch that results in a knockdown.
The lovely Brittany Palmer getting the round one assignment.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Round two underway.
That last round was... Oh, right hook! He's in trouble, he's in trouble!
Oh, big left. right hand.
Hard Superman punch.
Constantly a moving target.
Shot! He got hurt bad.
Oh, big left hook there.
Oh, he's out
And
cold.
just like that, the fight is over.
Tremendous hook on the button for the win.
Yeah, Joe, just the way he drew it up as he gets the knockout victory here tonight, it's hard to land a strike more flush than he did right there, and I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming. So he'll see the replay and probably shake his head, but ultimately this is a huge result and a huge win for that fighter here tonight.
And here we see it one more time. Look at the timing in this shot. Boom.
So a strong candidate for some bonus money there. A huge knockout for him here tonight. Near perfect execution. They'll be talking about this result for some time. Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 7 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout.
So there's the man of the moment, just the way he drew it up here tonight as he gets his hand raised and does so emphatically by way of the KO. Perhaps some bonus money is coming his way at the end of the night. I'm not sure. Still a few fights to go. But at the very least, you can be sure his next fight will be a big one, and he will celebrate deep into the night with his teammates, his coaches, and his friends after this monumental victory here under the bright lights tonight.
You have to eat the dream. You have to sleep the dream. You have to dream the dream. You gotta touch. You have to.
Coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight division collision. So this young fighter making the walk here tonight, and he's a very entertaining fighter. He's very adept at staying in the pocket while avoiding significant damage coming back. Certainly, he's made a career of frustrating opponents, stays relaxed in there, leans on the defense, and uses that defensive movement to set up his own offense. You'll see him move that head off of the center line, counter beautifully, really more of a counter striker offensively. But his defense will wow you, even when the opposition feels like they have him in range. More often than not, they miss and land less than 25% of their significant strike attempts. So the decorated submission specialist has arrived on the greatest proving ground in mixed martial arts, and even at the UFC level, not a lot of guys are used to facing submission opponents at this level. Gotta think path of least resistance tonight is to take the fight to the ground and look to set up some of those patented chokes. Good to see a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner of this caliber where he belongs in the big show.
This guy has devastating takedowns. The ability to get his opponent to the mat time and time again has proven to be one of the most effective tools in his arsenal.
Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. 3 years apart, some differences in height and reach as well. We send it inside the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of Bushmills, Northern Ireland, El Diablo. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Espírito Santo, Brazil, El Terrible. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Mario Yamasaki.
Referee for this one is Mario Yamasaki.
You ready?
Well, always great to be back in the Pacific time zone. We get underway here at the Honda Center in Anaheim, California. Good to have you with us for a night of UFC action.
And there's the right.
Huge right hand!
He's softening him up with elbows. Looking to pass.
So some clinch work early as they close distance. Oh, nice job here staying busy off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. So some separation here, Joe. Oh! He's got him hurt here.
He's in big, big trouble. What a wild exchange!
Whoa!
Misses a huge hook to the head.
That one appeared to stun him.
Excellent movement here on the ground.
Under 3 minutes now to go in what has been a very fast-paced opening round here.
Hip escape. Gets out of the full mount. Nice reversal here. He's looking to take the back. Moves to north-south. Tries to pass here, but gets shut down.
Well, you got to be working off of your back. He's certainly doing so here. Nice punch.
He's got the clinch. And separate.
Just out of range with that right hook. Splits the guard and connects with
Oh, he got tagged. Oh, that's it. It's over. He's out. Perfectly placed strike to end the fight.
Yeah, Joe, just an absolutely gorgeous shot to spell the end for his opponent. Crowd is absolutely loving it. He gets the near-perfect land. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming, but just the way he drew it up here tonight, saw that little crack of an opening and barged right through it to get the knockout.
Let's see it again. Take a look at this from a different angle. I mean, just stiff.
So there he is after a monumental knockout turned in here tonight. That is one they will be talking about for quite some time. And here once more with the official decision is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 31 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, El Diablo!
So there he is, the man of the moment. Certainly maximized the showcase here tonight, Joe. He gets a big win by way of the knockout. Certainly kept the judges out of it here tonight. Perhaps some bonus money is coming his way, but there will be no wiping the smile off of his face tonight. He will party deep into the night with his friends, his family. A huge knockout turned in by that man here tonight. And he has set himself up for a huge fight now, moving forward inside the octagon.
Ain't the favorite on your undercard, the loudest underguard. So don't make me get the gun involved. Catch a charge and run the Baltimore. I hustle more than that in the cornerstone. I'ma be the that they calling for, soaring off like that Michael finish.
All right, coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight showdown. All right, so an interesting stylistic clash in front of this young fighter here tonight. You got to think he's trying to figure out how best to get this fight to the ground and use his ability to pass. This guy cuts the guard with the best of them. Great technique, but also a plus athlete. And he's not afraid to lean on that athleticism and do some unorthodox things to better position himself on the ground.
This guy can keep a pace that very few human beings can match. His cardio is absolutely outstanding.
It all comes up to where you put your trust.
Well, if you want to tell me that this particular fighter is on the wrong end of the power equation, I'll give you that. But few guys can match his speed and his footwork. Prevailing wisdom is he'll try to fight on the outside tonight, stick and move a little bit. Exceptionally quick on his feet, sets up angles beautifully, manages distance as good as anybody on the roster, knows how to set up his attacks, knows how to stay of his opponent's range. Figures to be a big part of the strategy tonight, given the power that's coming back.
This guy has some of the best throws we have ever seen inside the octagon. The speed of his execution and the technique that he uses in the delivery are truly world class.
And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. More than 5 years apart, with similar height and reach. All right, here now the veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer and jiu-jitsu fighter, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, USA, Martin. And now, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 171 pounds. Fighting out of Bushmills, Northern Ireland, the Destroyer. And with the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean draws the assignment here in the heavyweight division.
Ready.
All right, so this UFC Grand Prix tournament is coming up next. This format has been all the rage with a lot of the hardcore mixed martial arts fans out there. Sort of an homage to the history of UFC and Pride with a single night tournament game event here. And let's see who can be the last man standing here tonight. Oh, nice job by him there to slip that offering. Lands the kick to the body there.
Showing that punch.
Well, he left his head open there, Joe, and he got cracked with that jab. He was almost moving into it. So let's see if he can switch up the footwork here, Joe, and make the requisite adjustments.
Oh, there he connected. Attempts a big hook to the head, but misses. That one hurt.
Back to the clinch now, Joe. One underhook here.
Now he's got the Muay Thai plum.
Well, he's staying busy in the clinch here, Joe. Lands a nice punch there.
Back to over-under control.
Oh, nice hook.
Struggling in the clinch here.
That knee might have landed there.
And he's checking every single one of those.
Oh, big knee to the body, Joe. The left hook hits home. Straight right hand, no good.
Oh, he tagged him. That's it. He's out. He's out.
He's out.
Landed a big kick for the knockout.
Yeah, Joe, knockouts don't get much more prettier or much more flush than that. Full force and full extension on the kick, and there was no chance after that, Joe. The fight was really over as soon as that kick made contact. An outstanding highlight for that young fighter here tonight.
And here's the end. And here we see it from a different angle. Look at the power in that kick, and as soon as it lands, that is the end. Great angle here. Boom! And he's out.
Well, what a moment for this fighter here tonight. A massive knockout on the sport's biggest stage. Seminal moment for that fighter tonight. All right, the official decision is in. Here once more, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called us off for this contest at 2 minutes, 48 seconds in the very first round. declaring the winner by knockout, Martin.
So just the way he drew it up here tonight, what a monumental moment and knockout to get his hand raised here tonight. He kept the judges out of it. He has certainly set himself up for a major opportunity here moving forward. But you can be sure tonight is about this knockout. He'll be celebrating deep into the night with his friends, his family, his coaches. Congratulations on a big KO tonight. Coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight division collision. All right, well, this guy is almost certainly planning to take his opponent down and unleash some of that vicious ground and pound he is known for. That's what got him to the big show. That's what got him to the UFC. And he's not just good at the ground and pound from a skill standpoint, but maintaining that top position that sets him up to unleash the nasty punches. He'll mix in the elbows as well. An outstanding ground and pound fighter who is looking to employ just that here tonight.
This guy is a ground and pound expert. Look for him to try to get this fight to the ground where he can land thunderous blows from the top position.
So as this confident young fighter makes his walk to the octagon, you can be sure his inner monologue is, how do I get this opponent to the mat? Because once I get him down, I know I can keep him there, potentially for the duration of the round, if not the fight. This guy's top game is scary good, and it's not just about getting you down, keeping you there, using the body weight effectively so that you can't get up or use a hip escape. This guy will sap your willpower with the best of them, and more often than not, guys just have to give up and wait for the round to end.
This guy is one of the toughest guys I have ever seen inside the octagon. His ability to absorb punishment and then come back from it is just absolutely incredible to watch.
Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Both fighters are 26. Some differences in height and reach. All right, now to get us started, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a grappler, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 250 pounds. Fighting out of Knoxville, Tennessee, Flores. And now here's his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 250 pounds. Fighting out of St. Louis, Missouri, USA, Cooper. And with the attributes, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
All right, Herb Dean, third man in the octagon for this one.
Ready.
Well, no better way to pay homage to the history of pride in the UFC with this single night UFC Grand Prix tournament. Some of the best fighters in the world have come out. Let's see who will be the last fighter standing here tonight. Landed that one.
Good combination. Beautiful right hand. Works the double underhooks here. Brilliant job of taking the back. Looking for the choke, gets the arm out of the neck, pulls him down to the ground. I believe he's in all kinds of trouble now. Can he get it? He's tapping. That's it. We got it. Great job in establishing that submission.
Well, yeah, Joe, that was fun while it lasted. He told us he wanted to be at his most efficient here tonight. He certainly didn't waste a lot of time. He knew he wanted to get the fight to the ground. He gets the early takedown, and the submission follows shortly thereafter.
And here it is again, absolutely perfectly executed. And one more time, Nice technique here on this submission.
So a seminal moment for him here tonight, Joe Rogan, as he gets the win by way of submission. Certainly one of the bigger wins of his career, and as big a statement as he could have made here tonight. We go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 7 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Morin!
So there he is, your winner by way of submission. And candidly, Joe, I'm not sure this night could have gone any better. He did have some doubters coming in. He said, I got to mute those naysayers. And they're not going to keep quiet unless I can actually get this guy out of there. So mission accomplished. No judges necessary tonight. He gets the submission. And now all that's left is to celebrate with his coaches and training partners. What a moment for this oncoming fighter here tonight.
You gon' have a hard time trying to stop me. I'm caught. The word probably is not in my vocabulary. Neither is sorry. So better worry. Not a killer, but you try me and I'll see the jury. You bore me. These raps so annoying. If you rapping on.
All right, coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight showdown. Well, when we talk about sound defensive fighters, that conversation oftentimes begins with Dominic Cruz, but I'm going to enter this guy in the discussion because he sticks and moves with the best of them, gets the head off the center line, uses footwork and movement and defense to set up his own offense, and he stays so relaxed in there, Joe. Defense is that sound and uses that defensive movement to create offensive angles. Very, very smart, sound defensive fighter who uses that to his advantage and figures to do that again tonight.
This guy's one of the toughest guys we've ever seen compete in the octagon. His ability to overcome adversity, to absorb punishment, and then come back to deliver his own is a really amazing thing to watch.
Very interesting stylistic matchup forthcoming here. You gotta think this fighter is trying to figure out how to get the fight to the ground at all costs to use his beautiful guard-cutting ability. Cuts it as well as anybody in this division. And it's not just the technique. It's the athleticism that allows him to be so successful and get that advantageous position on the ground. A lot of guys just haven't seen seamless transitions like the ones brought to the table by this young man. We'll see if this fight goes to the canvas, if he has the advantage we expect him to have.
This guy has incredible stamina and ridiculous cardio. If his opponent can't slow him down, he is not going to be able to keep up with him.
And now our tail of the tape for this heavyweight fight. 2 years apart, these two fighters. Some differences in height and reach as well. All right, now for the particulars inside the octagon, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer and jiu-jitsu fighter, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Atlanta, Georgia, the Curse. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer and jiu-jitsu fighter, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Lakewood, Colorado, USA, Haley. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Dan Mergliotta.
Dan Mergliotta.
You ready? You ready?
Well, how good is this? Reminds me of the good old days of Pride, the UFC Grand Prix single night tournament. This has been highly anticipated by fight fans around the world. And remember, if you sustain damage, that could affect you later on in this one-night tournament.
Oh, man. Oh, he landed a right hand. Oh, big elbow. Oh, big shot from the top. He landed a hard hammer fist. That's it. He's out. He's out. Wow. Beautiful knockout here early in the first.
Yes, sir, it goes into the books as a first-round win by knockout, near-perfect execution. The technique was absolutely gorgeous, and again, when you catch a guy early, maybe you're getting him cold before he's had a chance to work up a sweat or even get into the fight a little bit. Those strikes can have a bigger effect, and it certainly did here tonight.
And here's the end of the fight. We can see it one more time from a different angle. Ground and pound at its finest, and that is the shot that ends this fight. Check it out here. Smack. Look at that elbow.
So there he is as the celebration continues. A huge knockout for him here tonight. That could hold up as one of the better knockouts of the year. All right, here one more time, the veteran voice is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliano calls a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 9 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Bailey!
So there's the man of the moment, just the way he drew it up here tonight as he gets his hand raised and does so emphatically by way of the KO. Perhaps some bonus money is coming his way at the end of the night. I'm not sure. Still a few fights to go. But at the very least, you can be sure his next fight will be a big one, and he will celebrate deep into the night with his teammates, his coaches, and his friends after this monumental victory here under the bright lights tonight. Coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight division collision. Well, this is one intimidating fighter making the walk here tonight. No denying what the game plan is going to be, Joe. He's going to try to shoot in on the legs, get his opponent down, and employ some of the more nasty ground and pound that we have seen in the UFC really in years. Very strong at maintaining the top position, devastating out of the side mount as well. But top position, nasty punches, elbows from inside the guard. This guy, as good a ground and pound guy as we've seen in years, figures to be a big challenge for the opposition tonight.
This guy has incredible takedowns. The speed in which he delivers them and the power in which he executes them are world class.
You know, there is just something terrifying about guys with crazy hand speed, and that certainly applies to this young man. Punches and bunches, as good a combination striking game as we've seen in the UFC in years, and you gotta think the accumulation of punches, which have worn down lesser opponents, could wear down his opponent here tonight. It's one thing to see the hand speed on film, it's another thing to see it in your face on fight night. We'll see how this matchup plays out tonight.
This guy has inhuman cardio. The pace in which he keeps is absolutely breathtaking.
Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. So these fighters relatively close in age, just a year apart. Some differences in height and reach. All right, now for the introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a grappler making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 250 pounds. Fighting out of Knoxville, Tennessee, USA, Horace. And now this is his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of Bushmills, Northern Ireland, El Diablo. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Herb Dean.
Herb Dean draws the assignment here in the heavyweight division.
Ready.
All right, so this UFC Grand Prix tournament is coming up next. This format has been all the rage with a lot of the hardcore mixed martial arts fans out there. Sort of an homage to the history of UFC and Pride with a single night tournament game event here. And let's see who can be the last man standing here tonight.
And he lands the roundhouse. Look at that, he's timing that jab.
That's some good takedown defense right there. Single leg attempt, no good.
Lands a big left hand,
Joe.
Big power in that hook.
Huge hook there, Joe. Oh, straight right. And he connects with the punch. Strong takedown defense there, Joe. Single leg attempt, no good. And he connects with the punch there. Back to the left hand now, unable to connect. Well, he's playing with fire here, Joe. He continues to be vulnerable to that jab by almost leaning into it right into his opponent's range. Got to find a way to move those feet and ultimately get that head off of the center line.
Look at that nasty jab.
Oh, that's a big block, Joe. That strike will count. Now he goes for the single leg. Change into the southpaw stance now, Joe. Oh, man, that cut is getting worse by the minute. Looking ghastly at this point.
He's doing a great job of mixing things up here, keeping it unpredictable.
Oh, big shot!
Oh! He is rocked. Body kick, look at that.
High kick!
He hurt him.
Back to orthodox.
He's got the clinch. Got double underhooks. He's got the back. Controlling him, looks for the choke. He drops down for it.
Oh, we're getting a finish here.
Oh, look at that, slips right out of it. Working from full guard.
Flush right hand is true. Oh, he missed with that right hand. Another shot lands upstairs.
Oh, we clipped him again.
And now establishing that jab once
He hurt him again.
Horn sounds for the end of round one. Saved by the bell. That's the end of the round. You heard the horn, and it came just as he was stunned by a huge shot right before the end of the round. So, saved by the bell. Back to the stool. 60 seconds with which to recover. We'll see if his corner can keep his head in the fight.
Here's a huge kick that stuns. And here's another devastating shot to the head that really does damage. Let's see it one more time.
Brittany Palmer with us tonight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, let's get to round two.
That last round was an all-out brawl. If they continue...
Oh!
Big left hand!
Oh! He's out!
Cold. Big roundhouse kick KO for the victory.
Yeah, Joe, as far as highlights go, they don't get much prettier than that. A huge kick to end the night here tonight. He caught his opponent flush, full force, full extension, and that one was a no-doubter. The fight was over as soon as that foot made contact.
And here's the end. We can see it from a different angle here. Look at the power in this roundhouse kick, and when it lands, the fight is done. Here we see it again. And he's out.
And there he is after the huge knockout turned in tonight. Near perfect execution and one of the bigger highlights of his UFC career. All right, we go back inside the octagon to the veteran voice once more. He is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called us out for this contest at 14 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, El Diablo!
So there he is, the man of the moment. Certainly maximized the showcase here tonight, Joe. He gets a big win by way of the knockout. Certainly kept the judges out of it here tonight. Perhaps some bonus money is coming his way, but there will be no wiping the smile off of his face tonight. He will party deep into the night with his friends, his family. A huge knockout turned in by that man here tonight, and he has set himself up for a huge fight now moving forward inside the octagon.
Want a drink to get drunk, so you drank on my drink, but I'd rather roll with. Since your intentions are not my dimensions, I think that it's
all right, coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight showdown. Well, the crowd pops as this guy makes the walk to the octagon, and you can see why if you've watched film on him. This is a true mixed martial artist, plus skills in all areas, and figures to be a handful, really, for anybody in this division. Probably comfortable tonight anywhere the fight goes. Truly a well-rounded MMA fighter. You know, we trot that term out there a lot. This guy fits the bill.
This guy has nasty arm bars and leg locks. It is his specialty, and if he gets a hold of a limb, you either tap or it snaps.
Talented fighter making the walk here tonight. I will be surprised, Joe, if we see him put on his back at any point tonight. Incredible takedown defense, great balance, very solid base, an outstanding sprawl that's very quick and athletic. And for a lot of fighters, they waste a lot of energy trying to bring this man down. Gotta think the smart approach will be to see if you can get the shot early, but if it doesn't materialize, go to plan B. This guy's takedown defense north of 90%. Some of the best takedown artists in the world have failed to take him down.
This guy is a very well-rounded fighter. He can do it all. If the fight takes place standing or on the ground, he's going to be comfortable in all areas of the game.
And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. So these fighters are just a year apart, and they both possess a similar height and reach. We send it inside the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer and jiu-jitsu fighter, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Lakewood, Colorado, USA, Bailey. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer and jiu-jitsu fighter, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, USA, And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon
Dan Mergliotta, your referee.
You ready? You ready?
And we are underway. Opens with the left hand and lands flush.
Really swung for the fences with that hook, but misses.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Now a level change. Goes for the early takedown, no problem there.
He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground. Trying to pass here.
And busy as he looks to improve position here.
Good shot to the body. Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy. Big shot from the bottom. Excellent posture here.
Splits the guard, connects with the punch there, Joe.
He's got the arm trapped of his opponent. Good defense. Very nice sweep. Winds up in his guard. And he reverses position. Back in a mount. This is crazy. Nice. He hip escapes from the full mount.
Going orthodox now. Man, Joe, he continues to leave that head open. His opponent's got to be salivating at this point in time. That jab has been there all night. You got to get that head off the center line.
Trying to get a single.
Follows through with a power takedown.
He's back into side control here. Big punch from the bottom. Excellent movement on the ground here. Always trying to better his position. Into side control again.
1 minute to go in the round. .45 seconds to go here in round one.
And a hammer fist.
30 seconds now to go in round one. Oh, nice shot there on the inside. Double underhooks in the clinch.
Spins around, gets the back.
Round two straight ahead.
Let's punch into that clinch this round. Right? He has no answer for your clinch. He's not defending the right way. He's open for those knees, those elbows. All of that is working great.
Let's take a look at it again here. And here is another ground and pound strike. And here's another powerful ground and pound strike. We saw some excellent ground and pound in that round.
Brittany Palmer doing her thing as usual.
You ready? You ready?
Second round here.
He is stumbling. There he swung with a haymaker.
Looks like he's in on a double leg takedown, Joe. Unable to finish it. Engaging in the clinch here once again. Oh, he's got double underhooks here in the clinch. Good spot to be. Muay Thai clinch now, Joe. A lot of damage can be done here.
Nice. Postures up. That bruise on his torso is getting much worse. Got him in full guard here, but he's getting caught with some big strikes.
Well, he has landed some good shots tonight, Joe, but as yet, he has been unable to string together. Oh!
He's hurt here. A big shot to the head.
Oh, he got cracked with the jab there, Joe, and his head is firmly on the center line, the one place it really can't afford to be. He's showing some vulnerability.
Big shot to the head. He's stunned. Wow!
Another shot. Oh, nice shot. He slams him to the canvas with authority. Oh, Joe, how good is that right hand?
Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground, staying busy.
Oh, pretty good work here from the bottom, Joe, as he tags him with that punch.
He's got to move. He's in the mounted crucifix now. He's now working from side control again. Excellent movement here on the ground. He landed a left hand there. He's now working from side control again.
Joe doing a nice job here, staying busy from the bottom.
Excellent movement on the ground here, always trying to better his position. He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. Goes upstairs for an elbow. "15 seconds to go."
Good defense here on the ground. He's got that one arm trapped.
All right, that's the end of round number 2.
Wow, full domination this round. Let's see some of the action here. Here's a nasty kick to the body. Here's a devastating kick that results in a knockdown.
Relax. Breathe. All right, here's some water. Now listen, I want you to stay sharp. Don't get suckered into that crack. I want you to get up.
Ariane Celeste in the building as usual. Third round underway.
At the end of that round, his opponent was clearly hurt. Oh! Oh, he hurt him.
Joe, huge block there. The defense is holding up. Oh, he's...
Uppercut for the win.
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight.
And here's the end of the fight. There we see it again. Great angle here. Boom! Perfectly placed uppercut.
And there he is, all smiles. What a huge knockout he turned in here tonight. That is one they'll be talking about for some time. The official decision, it resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliata has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 8 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Bailey!
So just the way he drew it up here tonight, what a monumental moment and knockout to get his hand raised here tonight. He kept the judges out of it. He has certainly set himself up for a major opportunity here moving forward. But you can be sure tonight is about this knockout. He'll be celebrating deep into the night with his friends, his family, his coaches. Congratulations on a big KO tonight.
To be acting gracious, handle my business, leave no traces. Underestimate the boy, I'll leave you headless, necklace as a fashion statement. Sweat pouring, let it mix with the gasoline. I say the spark was a fair warning. Look to the other side of the world, I can really go and fix in a new foreign. I well like let me get lucky. Get I move too quick, only hit it. One more for the mausoleum. I pack out shows in the Coliseum, hands up to the ceiling. Young Juno in the building, stand up, procedure. I burn like ether. They want me to rest in peace, but they know that I'm undefeated. Yes, sir. I know, yeah, I'll be undefeated, yeah. Stacking wins, stacking dough, undefeated. Everybody only want me for the crown, but I never lose and never let you down. Undefeated, I'm undefeated, I'm undefeated, undefeated. I'm undefeated, I'm undefeated, I'm undefeated, I'm undefeated.
Coming step into a cage with a monster. We're making the wrong move, might cost you. I heard you talk a lot of trash around the cameras for the media attention. Now it's time for you to boss up. I don't care who I'm against on the roster. Watch me work. I've trained too hard and I know my worth. You've been looking for a problem, now standing right in front of you. The only question now is who can hold their turn.
All right, coming up next, a matchup to determine the baddest man on the planet. The UFC heavyweight title is on the line. All right, so here he is, the #1 heavyweight contender, making the walk to the octagon here tonight. He is challenging the champion, whom he has bad blood with, whom he believes he is better than. And obviously, as he makes the walk here tonight, he finally has the chance to prove that he and not the champion is the man who deserves the distinction as the baddest man on the planet.
As he makes his way towards the cage, his preparation has been perfect. He is in fantastic shape, had an amazing camp, and he believes that he is in the perfect position to become the new champion of the world. As he steps into the octagon right now, he steps in with a champion's mindset.
Well, a lot of people think it's the most significant title in combat sports. No argument from me. Baddest man on the planet, UFC heavyweight champion. There he is in the flesh. What an absolute monster. What a title reign it has been. But a serious challenge in front of him here tonight. When this man became the heavyweight champion, a lot of people thought that this challenger was the one who would wrest the belt away. Now the fight is here. We'll see if we get a new champion or if this man continues one of the greatest heavyweight legacies the Octagon has ever seen.
The champion is in focus right now. He's making his way towards the cage. His training for this bout has been perfect. Everything ran according to plan. He believes he has a solid game plan, and he's ready to step in here and retain his title.
Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. So these fighters relatively close in age, just a year apart, with big differences in height and reach. We send it inside the Octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon is Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the Honda Center in Anaheim, California. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer and Jiu-Jitsu fighter, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 1 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Lakewood, Colorado, USA, presenting the challenger, Bailey.
All right, this is for the championship. You've been giving your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves.
I am very fired up for this fight. It's been a long time coming. The fans have been anticipating this for a long time, and it is gonna go down right now.
All right, here we go. UFC heavyweight title on the line. This should be good.
There he goes. Now he's teeing off.
Oh, he found the target there, Joe. Nice punch.
Good kick to the body.
Right hand upstairs. Immediately shoots for the leg. Well, he left his head open there, Joe, and he got cracked with that jab. He was almost moving into it. So let's see if he can switch up the footwork here, Joe, and make the requisite adjustments.
Look at that. Nice.
Muay Thai plump.
Got one overhook and one underhook here. He's got double underhooks here.
Underhook here.
Let's work, guys. Come on.
Just over 3 minutes to go, round one. Oh, he worked hard for it. He's now got double underhooks in the clinch. Takedown defense holds up.
He pummels out of double underhooks.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. All right, both fighters now continuing to try to get a more dominant position.
Oh, nice right hand.
Looked like it did stun him a little bit.
He's in big, big, big trouble. Stuffed another one. Tries a big hook to the head, but misses.
Oh, he caught the kick.
Nice takedown. Oh, stunning jab. Oh, beautiful, beautiful right hand by the champion. Look at that jab. Nice. Back to over-under.
And they separate. Orthodox for much of the fight. He's going southpaw here, Joe.
There he goes. Gets the takedown. And now he's in north-south. Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy. Pummels under.
And now trying to take the back. He's got double underhooks, Joe. Final seconds. Oh!
Nice jab.
The horn sounds for the end of round one. Oh, what a way to end the round. He got stunned by a huge shot there just before you heard the horn, so he gets saved by the bell. The question is, though, what type of condition will he be in when he gets up off that stool? 60 seconds here to recover. The onus is on his corner to keep his head in the fight.
Let's take a look at it from a different angle.
It's okay. Listen, look at me. Give me some water. Listen. You got wrong.
Brittany Palmer is here, as always.
ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway.
That last round was absolutely insane. Both guys got rocked. If they continue at that pace, someone's going to sleep in this round.
Well, it took him a little bit of time to find his timing, find the range. He has found it now. He continues to connect with a series of strikes.
Oh, look at this. He's going to extend the body. And he's got the arm. This arm bar is...
And that will do it.
Won the fight by armbar. Beautiful job.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Joe. Really impressive work here tonight. The way he worked to secure that arm and ultimately get the submission finish. He was going to stop at nothing to get the arm bar here tonight, and ultimately his opponent is forced to tap.
And here it is again, absolutely perfectly executed. And here we see it again. Beautiful submission victory.
So what a moment for the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, getting it done tonight and with style points as he submits his opponent to win the UFC title. We go inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's going to stop this contest at 46 seconds of round number 2 for the winner by submission and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, El Diablo.
And still the baddest man on the planet. Highlight for the real. The heavyweight champion submits the #1 contender here tonight and now celebrates with his corner after just a monumental performance here tonight. I'm not sure we've ever seen him perform more cleanly or more efficiently than he did here tonight. Your heavyweight champion and still a winner by submission tonight.
Seen a lot of young MCs even die for peace. Posting pictures while I'm posted in Belize. Spent those lonely rainy nights just praying on my knees. Being overseas is a daily routine. Young traveling the world, that's just been in our genes. Put the gang together, now you traumatized. And Kufi's King Tut during Ramadan. Scramble like I'm #9 during the summertime. Double them back #1 and double back around. Drop DC4 and shut Atlantic down. 8-figure, tell me how those numbers sound. Hit the bay and let Burner know that I wanna. In LA, get the Bentley truck just to run around. 305 till they gun me down. Little kids in the streets gotta come in the house. When the shots ring, even cops pause. Full of bullet holes, which is not boss. Funny how a rich will support math. Make it rain, shorty, better throw it back. It's leather band, ring your man 80 bands. Middle of the floor, time for the money dance. It's a time for politics and it's a time to kill. Fast break and we coming like the Cavaliers. I could turn a city to a battlefield. And my biggest flaw really was my lack of fear. Big Ducky in Fruit Town, he 2000. Tony Draper in H-Town with the coops out. He's my one calling, we bring the suits out. Pool party is popping like Uncle Luke house. Fake, this time that we pull your skirts up. At the table and ain't worth nothing. Couple shooters gotta keep the menaces in line. Nothing realer than booby sentences still alive. Body dropping like a... The glory of war, really your mama lost. First time all your kids got to play together. Holding hands, bow our heads, let us pray together. Pray together, pray together, pray together. Funny how a rich will support math. Make it rain, shorty, better throw it back. It's leather band, ring your man 80 bands. Middle of the floor, time for the money dance. I cut off some old friends and family members. Hope they know I'm the wrong cold villain. Haters still hating 50 million later. I'ma tell you like a player, better get some paper. Still can't believe it all as I walk my halls. Rarely speak to these, screaming free my dogs. Lil' homie didn't rob, but he took the charge. Dade County still behind them bars.
Yo, I came to do damage, not hurt anybody. In the same club that used to turf everybody. I put in 25 hours out, outworked everybody. Turned down big money, I know my worth, I'm not anybody, don't let them hold you down. I'm from the bottom, that's where they hold you down. Sink or swim, don't you drown. I'm with my circle, let's go do rounds. Do what you wanna, do what I wanna, I know you are who you really are when you're alone. But I stay so solid with the bros, hypered up, whoa. Turn up the baseline, I don't ever watch no face, even when I'm on FaceTime. Give me more time, all I wanna see is tears of joy, that's a war cry. And we all die, but when you're living like me, they'll want your life. Seek and you'll find, can't run or hide, cause time isn't on your side. Powers. Powers. Better believe in the powers. Blood clot powers. I came to move savage, not hurt anybody. Even though I had nobody when I weren't anybody. Find me in VIP where they can't search anybody. Might spend big money, I know my worth, I'm not anybody. Nah, I ain't never been a star, never been discharged, I've never been in charge. If I take off, don't take it as a part. Listening to God's son made Nas. I can see the light, they were taking it with dark homes where the heart is. It was baking in my yard, and now I'm young fire. I need a mosh pit, not a choir, getting high, and all I'm taking is a chance. You don't dance in the doorway. You step through to euphoria. And we all die, but when you're living like me, they'll want your life. Seek and you'll find, can't run or hide, cause time isn't on your side. Powers. Powers. Better believe in the powers. Blood clot powers. 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 Better believe in the powers. Powers.
Okay, sorry I'm running late. I did not come here to play. I got money to make. Cruise in the streets, I was raised in the streets, I was made. If you ain't know the name, then you should be ashamed. Grow up and show me some love. You always wanna hate. But if life give me lemons, I'm sipping lemonade. You claim you acting the same, and I'm acting the same. But you approaching me strange, you too close to me, man. All eyes on me, it's about to go down. If you ain't know about it, guess you know now. We showing now, but the money never changed us. So don't make us have to show you where we came from. All eyes on me, it's about to go down. If you ain't know about it, guess you know now. We showing now, but the money never changed us. So don't make us have to show you where we came from. Who want it? Who want it? We want it. We want it. We run it. We run it. 100. Who want it? Who want it? We want it. We want it. We run it. We run it. 100. Drink this all my life. Been this all my life. No doors on my ride. I just live my life. Thank God I'm alive. Getting to it, I ain't playing with it. Watch chain, both came with it. What they saying? Hold on, wait a minute. I stayed on my pivot. You can't say I did it. House lights, only thing switching. Men acting like they be switching. They don't really wanna start a ride. They don't really wanna start a ride. They don't really wanna come and try. All eyes on me, it's about to go down. If you ain't know about it, guess you know now. We showing now, but the money never changed us. So don't make us have to show you where we came from. All eyes on me, it's about to go down. If you ain't know about it, guess you know now. We showing now, but the money never changed us. So don't make us have to show you where we came from. Who want it? Who want it? We want it. We want it. We run it. We run it. 100. Who want it? Who want it? We want it. We want it. We run it. We run it. 100. We going all out. Give them something they can talk about.